Inside Workflow and Organisation, you'll find the Inspiration Hub. Here you can create visual mood boards to collect your ideas, references, links, notes, and everything to do with a particular idea. Inside the Inspiration Hub, you'll find all of your folders here and the boards inside each folder listed underneath. You can click the folder to expand and collapse just to keep your workspace tidy. So the Inspiration Hub is basically a space to collect inspiration, play around with ideas, and figure out what you actually want to make before you start working on it. So that might be for an upcoming product collection where you add images, notes, ideas, plans into one mood board, and you can develop that collection in a really visual way based on the mood boards you create. But we can organize them into boards and folders. So first of all, I'm going to create a new folder and name it branding. So you can have as many boards within each folder as you want. So let's create a new board. Then if you want, you can add it to a folder by clicking the three dots and adding it. Now you'll find your board inside your branding folder. So let's take a look. This is where we start the mood board. And on the sidebar on the left, you can add all sorts of things to your brand identity mood board. Let's start by adding a note. Then you can move the note around by clicking and dragging. Then we can add an image. And again, you can click and drag. So to make the image smaller, come to the bottom right-hand side and click the little arrow and drag. Let's just add a few more images. And if your image goes off the screen, you can scroll across and down. Or you can come to the percentage view at the top and minimize or zoom in. It's where your ideas go from I like this to this is what I'm going to create. It's less about just saving things and more about shaping a direction. You could use it for exploring art styles, packaging or branding ideas, photo shoot aesthetics, or references for a specific project you're working on. You can also add arrows and move them about on the page. You can also add checklists and add items by typing here. It's a really great way to get a visual representation of any part of your creative business. And finally, you can add a color palette. Just write the hex code in here and click add. And you can expand it by clicking and dragging the bottom right-hand corner. And if you want to export your mood board and add it to your social media or share it with your audience, you can click export here. And you can save your mood board to your desktop. You can also save your board as a template if you want to use it again. And you'll find it at the top of your Inspiration Hub here. And again, everything is collapsible, so your workspace is nice and tidy.